Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. So I'm back here in the challenge P trade with another guide. Already done a phase 1 guide using Ray and Rex that can do over 15% in phase 1. So if you're interested in that particular guide, there'll be a link in the description below. In this one I will talk about a full first order Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team either in phase 2 and phase 3, because both of these phases are very similar in that regard. There's just a small difference. In phase 2, Rancor will have extra armor if he doesn't have debuffs on him, and in phase 3, instead of that, you will do less damage with your guys if they have any debuffs on them. But apart from that small difference, there isn't really any other difference between the phase 2 and phase 3, so the same team, the same strategies work in both phases equally well. Now, I'll first talk about mods, mechanics, the strategy. So if you're not interested in that and you just want to skip through to the battle, you can go ahead and do that. But for those that are interested a little bit how this team works, I'll just dive in. Now, this team can easily do 8% or more, but with a bit of luck, I'll show you in this particular video here. I did over 12%, which I think is pretty good for a full first order team. Now, I know there are teams out there with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren that can do more damage using Zombie, Daka, Watt, Hermitiora, Throne, and things like that. But in one of my accounts, I do not have those guys at the Relic 5. So the only team with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren that I can run is actually full first order. And that's why I was really trying to find a way, okay, how I can maximize the damage if you have only first order to go with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And it can, still do big damage. Alright, so first, my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren here, he's Relic 7 and I modded him for speed. So his speed is at 568. Now I did put critical damage triangle on him, which boosts his critical damage to 210%. And as well, any additional offense I could spare, so just over 10k. Then here I got First Order Officer at Relic 5 and I have him modded for speed, so he's at 319 speed. And then in terms of his abilities, you'll basically be using marching orders, which will give offense up to Kylo when you target him. Unfortunately, as you probably know, in Challenge P trade, bonus turn meter doesn't work, so the only effect this ability will have is basically applying offense up and tenacity up on Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. But the other cool thing about First Order Officer is his spinning shot ability. Whenever he uses it, he will reduce cooldowns to all first order allies, meaning that he himself, because both of his special have only a cooldown of 3, he'll be able to toggle between marching order and pinning shot. And same thing for Hux, he'll be able to just switch between his special abilities, never really using basics. So First Order Officer does bring a lot here. So up Hux next, also Relic 5, and his speed right here is at 316 speed. Now I intentionally made Hux a little bit slower than First Order Officer, because the combo I want is that First Order Officer applies offense up on Kylo, and after that Hux gives bonus turn over to Kylo Ren. Because as you know, this ability here from Hux gives bonus turn, not bonus turn meter, and bonus turns still work in Challenge P trade. And of course the other ability that you'll be using is when Hux, he just calls everybody to assist. So I'll just be toggling between these two abilities here. Now my First Order Stormtrooper here, he's Relic 5 as well, and I just modded him for health. You can load him with health, protection, defense, just make him survivable, while also, give him some good amount of speed. So there you go, mine's at 231, and his armor there is at 67%. But pretty much the only ability I'm using from First Order Stormtrooper here is his basic that applies speed down, so it will slow down Rancor, reducing his speed by 25%. And then also another thing from his unique is he has as well 50% chance to call a random ally to assist, which comes handy because this helps you then get to the ultimate faster. That's why I said, this team can easily do 8%. But if you are getting a lot of assists from First Order Stormtrooper, then you can get to your ultimates faster, and I was able to do 12% in this run here. And finally, Kylo Ren mask. So I have him at Relic 7 and I have him modded for defense, protection, health, whatever you have, similar like First Order Stormtrooper. You do want to have speed on him as well, and you want him to be a little bit faster than First Order Stormtrooper because he needs to go before First Order Stormtrooper, so with his basic he can apply tenacity down, and then First Order Stormtrooper can actually land speed down. Without this tenacity down, Stormtrooper literally has no chance of landing speed down there. And let me just show you the armor here on my Kylo. This was mentioned from Kylo, just using his basic that applies tenacity down. Alright, so now with the mods and strategy out of the way, let's hop into the battle and let me show you how to run this team. First things first, you have to make sacrifice to the RNG gods so that you get good RNG. And Rose Tico seems like a very good character to do that, because you know she wouldn't really be much use elsewhere in this raid. And the reason why you want to do that is so that Rancor will devour her. So Rancor, there you go, he used his devour ability, because if you come in with your team without sacrificing one unit first, he'll just devour straight somebody immediately when he comes out of topple. So you do make sure to do the sacrifice first before you do your actual run. Alright, so with sacrifice made, I'm actually now ready to go into the battle here. Now this particular gameplay is from phase 3, but exactly same thing applies to phase 2. Alright, here we go. So I want to start by using special here with Kylo to get his siphon stack going. And I mentioned before, offense up on Kylo, pass bonus turn over onto Kylo. Now go ahead and do the AoE here. So we topple the Rancor and use basic to apply tenacity down. Again, basic to apply speed down. So there we go. Now First Order Stormtrooper here, he called Kylo to assist, and more assists, more charge for the ultimate turn meter. So if you really want to maximize damage, you may need to repeat this run, you know, 3-4 times, just that here while Rancor is toppled, that you're getting assists literally every time when First Order Stormtrooper gets a turn. Alright, so here just again use special attack, get increase that stacks of siphon, use spinning shot, which will reduce cooldowns on your guys. Now you can call everybody to assist, and here again an extra assist here from First Order Stormtrooper. So just look out for these extra assists you're getting from Stormtrooper, because they will help you fuel your turn meter here on the ultimate. So there you go, use the AoE to increase mastery. With Kylo Stormtrooper, just keep using basic. So there you go, Stormtrooper again got an assist out, and there you go. So ultimate is almost full here. Go ahead and use again special attack here to increase stacks of siphon, and here we go. So now with here I decided to use basic instead of offense up, just to get that extra attack in so that Kylo could then fill up his ultimate turn meter faster. Alright, so here we go. We can now go ahead and go over switch to Kylo. So just need one more hit here. So I use again special attack to increase siphon, and now the ultimate charge is full. Alright, so we can go ahead and pop that in. There we go. Again, using basics from Kylo and Stormtrooper. Now we can go ahead and put offense up on Kylo, which unfortunately Rancor dispelled. Here just gonna use basic now. And just whenever I'm in ultimate, I just keep using AoE over and over again, just to keep increasing mastery. There we go. So Rancor's doing some damage now. Anyway, pinning shot. And here we go, pass turn meter over back to Kylo. Oh, actually, let's call everybody to assist here, just to get that ultimate charge going. There we go, so lost Hux. And just making sure I put this in airplane mode, because I do not want to accidentally post any damage. There we go, no assist this time from Stormtrooper. And keep increasing mastery with Kylo. And I'll use the special attack. And there we go, so Stormtrooper's gone, he's been devoured, Kylo's gone. Let's put here offense up on Kylo. And you do the AoE again, increasing your damage. Use spinning shot. Lost First Order officer there. And there we go, almost at the ultimate, just double checking I have airplane mode on. Special attack, and we're ready to use the ultimate again. Boom, there we go. Alright, so here we're just gonna use AoE here to increase damage. AoE again, increasing more damage. Rancor's getting angry. And right here, just decided to use basic to do a couple of big hits before Rancor finishes off the battle. And there we go, so we're just over 12% in this run. Alright guys, so that's how this team works. Like I said, you can easily do in phase 2 and phase 3 like 8%. It's straightforward and easy. With a bit of RNG luck, like I said in the beginning, keep an eye on those assists whenever Stormtrooper uses an ability during the first topple, and this will allow you to fuel your ultimate charge faster, so you can get your ultimate out and then further boost your damage. So I was able to do just over 12%. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video, that you find it useful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.